This is the next video you'll see it completed. This is a little grid-driven amp from around 1968 or so. It was very popular on CB back in the day. It ran 4, 6 DQ6 or 12 DQ6 tubes. This one, I've got it coupled with a little high gain converted rig on 10 AM there. It works exceptionally well on AM. These amps are actually push-pull and link coupled. Here's the tank coil. Look, notice that one side goes to this part of the butterfly coil, that side goes to the other side, and it's hot even though it's not. It's about 750 volts, although it's not keyed, so the relay's not pulled in. It's link coupled. I've got to come back now with some hot melt and reseal this. Use a split stator cap on the bottom for plate tune. You see that? And I padded it to bring it in range. Split stator cap for plate tune. The load is just Norco trimmer on the out. Check this out. Now, it runs about 750 volts on the plate. Could stand a lot more, but that's what it's doing. The input circuit's the same way. It's push-pull, link coupled. It's under this adhesive, and there's a butterfly coil. Half goes to 2 tubes, the other half to other 2 tubes. When I cleaned it out, added a circuit here. It runs about 150 volts on the screens of these tubes, and I made it so you can vary the screen voltage. I installed a high voltage, high current transistor right there and heat sinked it to the chassis. So it'll you can adjust it from about 80 volts to about 150 on the screen. It already has a little pot down there where you can adjust the bias from negative 40 to about negative 80 or so, negative 90. So it works really good with a little QRP, SDR rigs driving it, that sort of thing. But make it versatile, more versatile rather, to drive larger amps from these small rigs. I did a few things. This allows you to change power, as I mentioned a while ago. You can turn that up and down, and it'll literally change the power output of the amp. I also installed a switch right there, and I haven't put the sticker on it yet, but it says 12 and 6. The filament transformer was center tap. There's an abundant supply of 6 DQ6s out there in the world, and the 6 GW6, which is the counterpart. So for just a few bucks, you can retube these things. This amp will do 350 watts peak with a little SDR or QRP rig driving it. I've got the power all the way up right now. I'm gonna key it's on. This is the URM 120. It's basically a 4-slug bird or 4-position bird. Got it set for about 100 watts key, and low. That's about 350 peak. And that's with that little converted high gain rig up there, which is not doing much. About 3 watts drive and maybe 6 watts PEP, something like that. Okay, all the way down. It's only key, and that's in the 100 watt range. What, 10, 12 watts, something like that. Yeah, maybe and that's a passive peak reading meter. All these peak readers are different, so your mileage might vary. It was the top scale, about 100 watts peak. So it allows adequate drive. It's got a delay on the relay. Here you can use it on for single sideband or any digital modes that you want to have some delay in between data burst things. Works really good. So probably was built around, best I can tell, 1968, 69, something like that. These things are also called Elkins. They were built originally over in Elkin, North Carolina. New filter caps, whole lot of stuff. It had the wrong tubes in it. These are, you can see the difference physically. between this tube, if I can do it without getting killed here, this tube and that tube. And they were overdriven. Look at that tube, how it literally, it got hot enough to suck the glass in without breaking the envelope. Anyway, also installed a 3-wire power cord, grounding plug, all that kind of stuff. Cool little amp. I'll shoot a video here in a minute when it's all buttoned up. I got to finish a couple little doodads and it'll be done. These things are everywhere. They're cool amps. Since they're Class AB2, grid driven, I ran one on 40 meters for years. I literally wound a coil and tacked it on the end of each of the butterfly coils and resonated the thing. And that was an older one that had 1625s, and they're brutal. You really could not blow these things up. Anyway, little blast from the past there. I'll show a final picture in a minute.